Today we are going to see the best tips and tricks to be successful in Soccer Manager 2025. At the end of the video we will see tips for the Create Your Club mode, but for now we are going to focus on the Classic Career mode. Let's start by saying which is the best sponsor for large, medium, and small teams. For all teams, at least in the first season, you must always choose the one that gives you money monthly and that only lasts one season. This is because if you improve the club area, the following season you will receive more money. In the second season, you can choose the one that gives you money monthly for 2 seasons, but only with large teams, since with medium and small teams the money they give you for sponsorship will increase each season because you will be improving the team and moving up in divisions or qualifying for continental competitions, so each season you will receive more money. So do not choose the one with monthly money every 2 seasons until you are sure that you are a large team and have the club area at the maximum level. Let's look at the facilities. As always, what you have to improve is the club area, not only because it will prevent you from having financial problems, but because it greatly reduces the issue of player injuries. Being at maximum level reduces injuries by half. So this area of the facilities must be improved to the maximum as quickly as possible. I have a love-hate relationship with the scouts this year, since they are still practically useless. But starting with the second season with the Regans who do not go out as free agents, they can go out to teams on another continent. And to know the potential of players from another continent, you have to improve the scouts until they are at the level of being able to scout in countries on another continent. So improve it to that minimum level to scout on another continent, but only if you have a lot of money. Otherwise, it is really not good to ever improve this facility. Let's go with the training. This year, as we know, players progress much more in training, and we have talked about which are the best trainings in an exclusive video to explain it. I am going to show you on screen the most profitable currently, but I also invite you to see the explanation of how the players progress and which are the best trainings in the video that we have on the channel. The Youth Academy is very profitable this year, since this year the players progress more and better players can come out of the Youth Academy. And if you are not going to use them, if a good player comes out you could sell him for up to 20 million each. Of course, I think that for good players to start coming out that you can use in your club and not sell them is from level 6, but maybe you are lucky and at level 2 you get 90% potential. I also have to say that if you have Real Madrid, you will get better players much sooner than if you have a second division team, for example. Although in both cases you have the Youth Academy at level 2. This is because this year, depending on the prestige of your club, even if you have the Youth Academy at the same level, the better your team is, the better players will come out there. The stadium issue is good to improve if the average attendance is close to the stadium's capacity. If this is not the case, it is better not to improve it for the moment. The ideal in the first division is to have the majority of stands at level 6. We will see the ideal in the Create Your Club mode soon. In the tactical section with this new Soccer Manager 2025 match engine, it goes to the next level. Since now it is much more noticeable if you put a tactic focused on playing through the center with short passes or if you put a tactic with long balls to the wings. So my advice is that you try all the roles and instructions with logic and enjoy the realism that the new match engine now gives. To learn more about tactics with the roles explained and the game in general, go look at the Best Soccer Manager 2025 guide, where I explain everything in 70 pages with many images to make it enjoyable and interactive. As for signings, I recommend signing free players, since there are very good ones and then you can sell them for much more than you spent, in addition to saving gold bars because you do not pay the agent in free players. If none of them convince you, go see who ends their contract in 12 months, since you can get players for less than their current market value. It is a great opportunity to get market interest. As for earning gold bars, They are obtained by leveling up the manager, in the free packs that you have every 4 hours and in the events that Soccer Manager 2025 always has active. Agent fees have gone up a lot because in Soccer Manager 2025 you get gold in a very simple and fast way. So at the beginning manage them as I told you before, and you will have plenty of them soon. For the Create Your Club mode, what I recommend is selling the player with the most potential that you have. It doesn't matter which league you start in, especially in the lowest division of England, since it will give you many millions, and with it you will be able to improve the stadium to level 3 each stand, improve the club area without stopping, and improve the youth academy, since it will cost you very cheap for being in lower divisions. In the signings only free players until approximately the 3rd division, then those who have 12 months left on their contract. From the 2nd season onwards, the Regans are already out, so it is easier to improve the team. But it is important to sell the player with the most potential to invest well in the club and make a more balanced team. So far the advice, what do you think? If you have any questions or suggestions, I'll see them in the comments. Thanks for being here, subscribe and help me reach 10,000 subscribers. Click the like button.